Israeli President Chaim Herzog has asked transitional Prime Minister.
Many journalists remember her as a role model who held hands of several media practitioners during their careers. Kasavuli first made public her illness on November 7th, appealing for an urgent blood donation. Colleagues in the media industry responded to the clarion call from the KNH blood donation unit. Kasavuli, who wears the crown of Kenya's first female anchor, had a bright career spanning 3 decades. She began at KBC as a continuity announcer. Kasavuli started her career as a radio continuity announcer in 1980 at the Voice of Kenya, which was later renamed as KBC in later years, in the very years where her uncle would listen to her reading the Bible and praying for dinner, advised her to apply for the job. She was barely 18 years at the time. Kasavuli would later transition to television at the company in 1985. In March 1990, Catherine became part of the founding team of KTN as the first privately owned television station in the country. She became the station's first anchor to go on live broadcast, a shift from the previous pre-recorded format. Other than being a TV presenter, Kasavuli would voice commercials to supplement her earnings. After being at KTN for 17 years, Kasavuli left the station in 2007 to join Citizen TV, later positions of corporate affairs manager at the Royal Media Company, the parent company of Citizen TV. In 2015, Kasavuli would retire from limelight to work behind the scenes. Towards the end of July 2021, 8 years after leaving television, Kasavuli would make a grand comeback and grace the Kenya TV screens after signing a deal with the Kenya Broadcasting Corporation KBC, where she anchored weekend news. Among Kasavuli's several awards, the one that would bring his journalistic glory was in 2008. Kasavuli received the Order of the Grand Warrior of Kenya during the Jamhuri Day celebrations from the Kibaki administration and advised Kenyans to be good and consistent at what they do best.
My thoughts were, how did they come up with this? And why me? Then I thought and I said, my goodness, somebody has been watching me all my career life. So that's why I say whatever you do today, please know it will reflect tomorrow.
Kasavuli leaves behind one son who was born in 1981, where she passed on the night of December 29, 2022, at the age of 60 while battling cervical cancer at Kenyatta National Hospital. Leaders have continued streaming tributes to veteran TV broadcaster Catherine Kasavuli, including the current Defense Cabinet Secretary Aden Duale, describing Kasavuli as a Trailblazer TV journalist who graced screens with pride in her days. From the journalist fraternity at Ebru TV, we say, rest in peace, Catherine Kasavuli. For Ebru TV, I'm Ode Francis.